Is anybody out there fucking with me? Is this right? Yeah, this right, this my shit. And I've been on ice too long, tell them play my shit.
What up, guys? Mazaku here tonight or today. Today I actually waited till like 4 a.m. for the 7 Deadly Sins episode to come out so I can review it on time and be as early as possible. So I'm gonna I believe the Burrito comes out Wednesday 9, Black Clover Monday 9, and Dragon Ball Super Sunday at 10 p.m. So I'm trying to keep the schedule going, and of course I'm gonna still be keeping up with my One Piece videos from now on. First off, this episode, again, another really good episode. I'm gonna go ahead and run through it quickly. Starts off with useless. Yes, I said it. Useless Elisabeth having a dream again. Here's the thing, man. First off, sorry for the bad quality. I'll get a camera as soon as I get the money to get a camera. This chick, I understand she has to specialize in, the special bloodline and everything, and this everybody's supposed to care. And it's useless when it comes upon, but when you're a burden to the group, 99.9% of the time, that 0.1% of those certain events to where you did kind of help save the squad or whatever, it doesn't really make up because it's there for plot reasons and for convenience, because we all know Meliodas. People typically have trouble killing this man, because listen, even if you guys read the manga, he's seen way worse days than they have showed thus far, and he got right back up from it. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's just not happening. So starts having a dream because it actually takes us back to, I believe, the first episode of 7 Deadly Sins, the very first episode in the first manga chapter. You read that too, when she's looking at the pamphlets and the images of the 7 Deadly Sins while they're wanted. The wanted poster for Meliodas had shown a different one, like the one that we see now. He is a completely different physical form, or if he is that form at all. I didn't actually read that far into the manga to find that out yet. But she has to dream, and for the first time we see in color, because in the picture in the manga, I always imagined that his hair would be gray or white or something. But they actually showed Meliodas in her hallucination as the adult one with the yellow hair. So I'm like, oh, maybe I was just mistaken the whole time. But then, she wakes up, yada yada, they do their little thing. She wants to keep on going and following them to be more of a burden. But listen, their mission is over. They protected your father. They did what they needed to do to stop that little war from starting, and you're no longer needed. You was with them for convenience only. You're not a part of the group. So Meliodas, well, actually, no, that's in the episode. So after that, we get a nice little clip from the 10 Commandments, and they stumble upon the old kingdom where Meliodas, we still haven't seen that yet in the anime, where he created that big ass crater, and they state that it's like a bunch of amounts of demon energy coming from there. So it's like, okay, obviously these guys are going to get their new powers, or they're going to restore their powers most likely at this destination some way, somehow. And he said the energy down there is equivalent to No, they didn't say shit about it. They just basically talked their shit. Excuse me, my bad. And that's one of the main components in the episode. The second component, we get the finishing, really not the finishing, of the Gowther versus Diane fight. Ending sucked, but I read the manga, so I knew it was just gonna cut to the end of it. It's not gonna be dragged on for long, and we have Gowther feeling bad about what he did with the memories. He's feeling bad about beating up Diane, and so he asked Meliodas for a favor, and that favor was to turn him into a dog. I read the manga, already knew that, so it's like, yeah, I know what's about to happen. My nigga about to go passive mode, GTA style on these niggas. And, oh, man, I cannot wait for the next couple episodes. You guys read the manga, man. If you guys hate manga, understand that. You guys are anime-only watchers. I'm not going to sit there and spoil it, man. Just keep watching this anime. Jesus Christ. It gets so much better. It's already good, and it gets so much better. But first off, the pig's comedic relief in this episode was trash and garbage as usual. we get introduced to a new character. I think his name's either Slayer or Slater or something like that. He looks just like what's his name? Dreyfus's son, but with a mask on, and it's like, I don't really care. He's not gonna hold any important role to me, at least as far as I can remember back from when I was reading the manga. So if I was you guys, I wouldn't really pay too much attention to him. He's not that important. He's just a guy with a six-pack who's wearing like panties over his neck and shoulder for some strange reason. Stupid character design. He low-key wanna fuck Merlin. I can't even blame him. I can't blame him. So it is what it is. Merlin then uses one of her magic spells to turn Gowther into the doll, and apparently not all of the 7 deadly sins knew this. I thought this was regular knowledge, but no, they really didn't know that he was just that. He was just a husk the entire time. And it gets deeper than that. I just can't say it right now. So now while he's a doll, Meliodas still acknowledges him as a member of the 7 deadly sins. And once more, we have useless Elisabeth again begging Meliodas, hey, can I please follow you guys so I can be a burden again? And Meliodas is like, no. He's not saying no out of hatred or even his no. It's not coming from a bad place. He cares about Elisabeth. He truly does. It's just that the fact that they're about to, he knows the 10 Commandments had landed, and he can't risk her just getting killed for no reason. Because these 10 Commandments, listen, not only the character designs are badass, I understand that, but these guys are legit the real deal. And speaking of that, I would like to backtrack to a moment in the episode when the 10 Commandments was having, their little talk. And the one who looks like the small, black hair looking Meliodas motherfucker talks to a guy, I think, he called his brother, I think his name is Estrada. It's something, like the way he pronounced it, I'm just calling him Estrada. That's what I'm gonna call him, because in his name, how you spell it out, that's like the first 6 letters, and the rest of them, I can't elaborate on that. Maybe I may answer it in the future, who knows. And when I read this in the manga, I actually forgot about this. This guy's character design is the exact scripture of the original Meliodas Wanted poster that, what's her name? That Elisabeth has seen, and, everybody else in the kingdom has seen. So that, he is the one on that poster for some strange reason. We do not know yet. I do not know yet. So in this case, I'm just as lost as you guys. But I am looking forward to seeing what the hell will go with that. Is he the one really related to Meliodas? Or is the short looking one who actually has Meliodas' faces with black hair? Is he the one, like, it's some strange relation. I already know what Meliodas really is, but I can't tell you guys. I gotta let you guys find out for yourself. So I cannot, I can't really elaborate on that too much. But we get some King Arthur greatness. Listen, I already know the animation is great, but the animation just made King Arthur's armor just look that much sexier. No homo, just King Arthur, baby. King Arthur. Obviously he did jack shit just like he did in the manga. Just mostly y'all talking. He sits there and looks cool while his little village is being attacked, and actually the whole kingdom is about to be attacked by this big ass monster who, and here's the thing about the 10 Commandments. They're in their weakened state right now, but their immense, negative energy or, negative magic was so powerful that it awakened the golems from like thousands of years ago. And now they're just randomly attacking places. And this is the first one who apparently has the same amount of strength as, not Dreyfus, but, dang it, it's not Dreyfus, or Dreyfus, it's his partner, the gray haired dude. I keep on forgetting his name, the one with the pointy beard. I can't believe I forget his name again. This happens a lot with this series with me. I forget names just like that, so that's my fault. I'm sorry. I'll try to fix that in the future. It has the exact same magical power as him. And, that's the thing about new series and new arcs within the series. Excuse me, new arcs within the series. You got to make the new big bads or the new regular same strength as the big bads in the last season to make the threat more bigger and to make people more concerned, and it draws in more people, more money, more problems. That's a Puff Daddy. I probably know shit. I'm sorry. So basically, he's the strongest. Dang it. Still can't remember his name. Still cannot remember this man's name. That's a shame. But he attacks the kingdom. And he hits it 3 times because Merlin's magic. She had already like preset an entire like armor above the freaking thing. Merlin is freaking amazing. I can't even hate on her. So after that is going, Meliodas makes his presence with a full counter with his broken sword. And turns out Merlin, I actually forgot this one too. Merlin purchased his, if you guys did watch season 1, Meliodas said his broken sword, the sword he had, is nothing compared to his original sword that he had before, which is like apparently like thousands of times is better, and he had sold it because obviously he was going broke and he wanted to do some shit with his shop. And Merlin bought the shit from some whatever pawn shop that he sold it at, and she gave it to him. And this dude, his movements were untraceable as soon as he had the sword in his hand. Even King Gowther was flabbergasted. What's her name? Diane couldn't see Meliodas, and then at one point she thought she was seeing 6 Meliodases. And I'm not sure they confirmed that to be 6 of them. Did he split himself, or was that just pure speed and it didn't even matter? But with that alone, he blew the top half of the golem completely off, and that was that. So yeah, after that, they get back on their little flying pig, and they're gonna go basically to restore Meliodas' powers. And I cannot wait till the anime gets to that point. Just wait, Mazakus, wait. After that, we pan into the fairy forest. Oh man, we have King just having a random conversation with this chick. I don't know, Jericho. It's not important at all, so I will not elaborate on it. Then mysteriously, the forest and the trees and everything, plants start growing, and that's because Bond slit his wrist, and his blood, obviously, since it's like immortality shit, it just revives everything. So he comes by every couple of years because he really loves Eliane. He said he doesn't give a fuck about the fairies there. He just does this because his girlfriend would have wanted him to, and that's some real love. So I appreciate that. I appreciated that scene. He slit his wrist for her. He'll die for her, but he cannot die for her, and it's a shame that it's like that. It's a shame that it's like that. Hopefully he would actually find a cure to actually bring her back to life eventually. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And King, I don't know, at least one of the fairies started talking to King, because everybody else was just, they still kind of saying, man, F this bull. But it's nice seeing this development. One of the fairies at least started talking to him, saying, Bond's been coming here every few years or so when he's been, doing this for us. So she doesn't really completely hate him. She probably low-key understands why he had to leave in the first place. And as this is going on, boom, these giant footsteps, and it doesn't sound like the forest is growing anymore. So King then pokes his neck out, and it's another golem that the 10 Commandments unknowingly sent to the fairy forest to fuck these guys up. They're this powerful, and they're not even on, they're nowhere near their force strength, but their waves of magic is causing problems, and they don't even know it. So I cannot wait until we get the 7 deadly sins versus the 10 commandments, because man, that is going to get real. We're seeing slightly glimpse of their power, just their waves created a monster almost as strong as the demon, freaking god, I can't remember this dude's name, and it's actually making me really mad. It's making me very angry, actually. So this, just small problems for the 7 deadly sins, but it's really showcasing the true power of the 10 commandments, because it's like, listen, we're weak, we're not even sending off magical energy, but the ones that is getting sent off is creating monsters strong as shit. So get ready when you come to us, because we come for war, and that's exactly what it's going to be after 3,000 years, and we're going to get more elaborations on the backstories and how everything came to be today, because we didn't really get that in season 1. They kind of really left that out there. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. As far as this episode rating, I give it an 8 out of 10. 7 deadly sins hardly ever disappoints. It kind of reminds me of Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter reminds me of 7 deadly sins, because of the consistency and good episodes. So I'm a big fan of that. Too bad Boruto and Dragon Ball Super couldn't do the same. But it's nice to have animes like these, so I appreciate it. My name's Mazaku. If you guys like this video, hit the like, comment, subscribe. Sorry the light It's in the background, so that's messing up the quality. If I was like in front of my mirror, excuse me, my window, and it was daytime, the quality would look a lot better. So my phone works rarely like that. If you guys scroll through my videos, you will see some reviews. It looks like, yo, this camera's crazy. Like, no, it's just a phone camera, but it's in the right spot and has the right lighting. So right now it's kind of trash. So I'm sorry about that. Make sure you guys really like this video, comment, share, get my Zahu back on the map. Get me where I belong, where I need to be. Thank you guys, man. Love y'all.